burada şey var.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Ve salatu ve selamu ala nebiyyina Muhammed ve ahl-i beytihi tayyibin tahirin. Allahümme salli ala Muhammed ve ali Muhammed. قال الله تعالى في كتاب الكريم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لقمان لابنه وهو يعظه يا بني لا تشرك بالله إن الشرك لظلم عظيم أيضا يا بني أقم الصلاة وأمر بالمعروف وأنهى عن المنكر واصبر على ما أصابك إن ذلك من عزم الأمور صدق الله العلي العظيم. Allah says in Surah Luqman that Luqman advised his son. He told him, don't consider anything equal to Allah. La tushrik billah. For verily shirk is the greatest sin. He said, my son, be steadfast in prayer. Enjoin good, forbid evil. Be patient when you are afflicted with hardships. And patience comes from faith and determination.
Lokman oğluna, oğlum hiçbir şeyi Allah'a denk tutma. Çünkü bu en büyük zulümdür diye öğüt verdi. Oğlum duanda kararlı ol. Başkalarının iyilik yapmasını sağla. Kötülük yapmalarını engelle. Zorluklar karşısında sabırlı ol. Sabır, inanç ve kararlılıktan gelir.
So we see that from Quran, it's sunnah to depart knowledge to your children, to give our children good advice. We see that we come together tonight to remember someone who's known as Al-Baqir. Al-Baqir means the one who splits open the knowledge. Our fifth Imam, Imam Muhammad Al-Baqir. Sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi told his companion Jabir ibn Abdullah Ansari that he will he will have long life and he will get to meet the fifth Imam. He will get to meet Muhammad al-Baqir. He said, Ya Jabir, you will live to see my descendant Muhammad, son of Ali, son of Hussein, son of Ali. The one who is known in Al-Torah, the book of Allah, is known as Al-Baqir. When you see him, give him my salam. So we see that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi, he even wants to send his salam to Imam Baqir. It shows how great the status of Imam is.
Kur'an-ı Kerim'de çocuklarımıza ilim ve öğüt bırakmanın bir sünnet olduğunu görüyoruz. Bu gece bilgiyi yaran kişi anlamına gelen yani El-Bakır olarak bilinen birinin hayatını kutlamak için bir araya geldik. Peygamberimiz arkadaşı Cabir bin Abdullah el-Ensari'ye şöyle demiştir. Ey Cabir, sen benim soyumdan Ali oğlu Hüseyin oğlu Ali oğlu Muhammed'i görecek kadar yaşayacaksın. O, orijinal Tevrat'ta El-Bakır olarak bilinen kişidir. Onu gördüğünde selamımı ona ilet. Dolayısıyla peygamberin bile kendi soyundan gelen bu imama selam göndermeyi dilediğini görüyoruz.
So the fifth Imam, he was known by his friends and his foes, his friends and his enemies for ilm, for knowledge, for taqwa, for piety, for his virtues, his fadila. Imam Baqir alayhi salam, he revealed and talked more about the Islamic sciences more than anyone else since the time of Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein alayhi salam. And he paved the way for massive Islamic university. He taught so many students. It reached the peak of development in the time of Imam Baqir alayhi salam. That's why we see most of hadith, where the riwayat, where they come from. Imam Baqir, Imam Sadiq alayhi salam.
Beşinci imam hem dost hem de düşman tarafından ilmi, dindarlığı ve faziletiyle tanınır. İmam Bakır, İmam Hasan ve İmam Hüseyin döneminden bu yana İslami ilimler hakkında diğer tüm muadillerinden daha fazla bilgi ortaya koymuştur. O, bir sonraki imamın zamanında gelişiminin zirvesine ulaşacak olan büyük bir İslam üniversitesinin kurulmasının yolunu açtı.
Many of the Imam's companions, contemporaries, actually, they wrote about the Imam's status. These scholars were from different schools of thought, not just from Tashayyu or from Shi'ism. They were from Ahlul Sunnah, they're from other groups. And one of the examples of one of the contemporaries, Abdullah ibn Atta, he says, I have never seen scholars in the presence of anyone else seem lesser in knowledge than they did in the presence of Abu Ja'far Muhammad ibn Ali al-Baqir alayhi salam. He said, indeed, I saw Hakam ibn Utayba with all of his scholarly splendor among the people. He looked like a boy in the presence of his teacher when he was in the presence of Imam Baqir alayhi salam. Shows the status of Imam and his knowledge. So Imam, he dedicated his life to spreading the message of Islam, which led to many universities that had thousands of students. Him and Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, 5th and 6th Imam, they had opportunity to teach more. They had so many students. All the riwayat, mostly we are seeing from these two Imams, Imam Baqir, Imam Sadiq. But why? It's because during this time, the government is arguing with each other, fighting with each other, and they relaxed on Ahlul Bayt, and they focused their attention amongst themselves. So it eased the pressure of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam for a little bit of time. It gave them time to preach openly and to disseminate that knowledge to the people.
İmam Bakır'ın birçok çağdaşı onun ilmi durumu hakkında yazmıştır. Bu önde gelen alimler farklı düşünce ekollerinden geliyorlardı. Örneğin Abdullah İbni Ata adında önemli bir çağdaşı şöyle demiştir. Alimlerin hiç kimsenin huzurunda Ebu Cafer'in oğlu Ali oğlu Muhammed'in Hüseyin oğlu Hüseyin'in huzurunda olduğundan daha az ilim sahibi olduklarını görmedim. Gerçekten de Hakem bin Uteybe'yi insanlar arasındaki tüm ilmi ihtişamıyla hocasının huzurunda bir çocuk gibi göründüğünü gördüm. İmam el-Bakır'ın huzurundayken hayatını İslam'ın mesajını yaymaya adamış ve bunun sonucunda binlerce öğrencisi olan üniversiteler kurmuştur. O ve İmam Sadık aleyhisselam öğretmek için daha fazla fırsata sahip oldular. Çünkü yöneticiler savaşıyorlardı ve bir süreliğine Ehl-i Beyt'e olan ilgilerini azaltarak onlara açıkça vaaz etme fırsatı verdiler.
About the importance of seeking knowledge, we see that Imam Hassan alayhi salam, he called his sons and his nephews to listen to him. He said, today you're the children of society, and it's hoped that tomorrow you'll be the distinguished people of society. You should make efforts to acquire knowledge and wisdom. Those of you who do not have a good memory to retain these beneficial matters, they should write them down and keep them in their houses for a time that they can use them later. So Imam Hassan alayhi salam is advising the youth that to be successful, to be distinguished people in society, they need to gain knowledge. And it doesn't start when you get older. Rather, it was told to them when they were children to seek knowledge, not wait until you are 18 or 21 or some other age, but to do it when you are young. He said, to be distinguished people of society, start learning knowledge at a young age. And we gain from this riwayat that seeking knowledge, learning knowledge will bring one to be distinguished people in society, only if we act on that knowledge.
İlmin önemi hakkında İmam Hasan Aleyhisselam'ın bir gün oğullarını ve yeğenlerini çağırarak onlara şöyle dediğini görüyoruz. Bugün sizler toplumun çocuklarısınız ve umulur ki yarın toplumun seçkin insanlar olacaksınız. İlim ve irfan elde etmek için çaba göstermelisiniz. Hafızası iyi olmayan ve faydalı konuları aklına tutmayanlarınız bunları yazsınlar ve uygun bir zamanda faydalanmak için bu yazıları ellerinde saklasınlar. İmam Hasan Aleyhisselam aile üyelerine toplumda nasıl seçkin insanlar olacakları konusunda tavsiyelerde bulunuyor. Dikkat ederseniz bu öğütler birdenbire yaşlanınca verilmiyor. Aksine daha çocukken veriliyor. Onlara toplumda seçkin ve saygın kişiler olabilmeleri için genç yaştan itibaren bilgi ve bilgelik edinmeleri gerektiğini öğütlemiştir. Bu rivayetten ilim ve hikmet arayışının kişiyi toplumda seçkin ve saygın bir kişi haline getirdiğini anlıyoruz.
So why is it so important to seek knowledge? we see that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said that seeking knowledge is wajib or obligatory upon each and every Muslim. And he said people should know that Allah loves those who seek knowledge. So we see that seeking knowledge about our religion is not something we should take lightly. We have to give it importance. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he put a lot of emphasis on this matter. He focused on this a lot. One should always try to strive to learn as much as they can and attain a good level of understanding about their religion. When we do this, it will bring us ma'rafah. It will bring us closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through recognition and understanding.
İlim talep etmek neden bu kadar önemlidir? Allah Resulü sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem şöyle buyurmuştur. İlim talep etmek her Müslümana farzdır. İnsanlar bilmelidir ki Allah ilim talep edenleri sever. Dolayısıyla dinimiz hakkında bilgi aramanın hafife alınacak bir şey olmadığını görüyoruz. Allah'ın peygamberi bu konuya büyük önem vermiştir. Kişi her zaman daha fazla bilgi öğrenmek ve iyi bir anlayış seviyesine ulaşmak için çaba göstermelidir. Bu da kişiyi Allah'a yaklaştıracaktır.
Fourth Imam, Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam, he said, if people only knew how much reward there was for seeking knowledge, they would seek it even if they had to shed their own blood or to dive into large waves. Basically, to dive into the ocean. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he says, revealed to Prophet Daniel, the most hated amongst my creatures are the ignorant ones who disrespect the scholars and do not follow them. The most beloved to me in my servants are the pious ones who work hard to become deserving of greater rewards, who always stay close to the scholars, follow the forbearing people, and accept the advice of those who have wisdom.
İmam Seccad Zeynel Abidin Aleyhisselam şöyle buyurmuştur. Keşke insanlar ilim talep etmenin ne kadar büyük bir mükafat olduğunu bilselerdi. Bu uğurda kanlarını dökmek veya büyük dalgaları dalmak zorunda kalsalar bile onu talep ederlerdi. Aziz ve celil olan Allah, Danyal'a şöyle vahyetti. Yarattıklarım arasında en nefret ettiğim, alimlere saygısızlık eden ve onları takip etmeyen cahillerdir. Kullarım içinde bana en sevgili olanlar ise, daha büyük mükafatlara layık olmak için çok çalışan, daima alimlere yakın duran, sabredenleri takip eden ve hikmet ehlinin nasihatlerini kabul eden takva sahipleridir.
So our fourth Imam is saying that people would risk their life to gain knowledge. They would go through great hardships just to get knowledge. Yet we have the knowledge available to us easily. Click of a button, we can have many books on our phone from Ahlul Bayt, riwayats from Ahlul Bayt easily, but we choose to be negligent. We choose to spend our time in other things. For example, our books are collecting dust on the shelf in the house. They're just sitting there, not doing anything. We waste our time for other things. So let's not be like the group of people who waste their time, and we should make an effort to gain knowledge every day, even if it is just one ayat of Quran or just one riwayat from Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. And inshallah, as we go, we build two ayat or two riwayat, 5 riwayat, 10 riwayat a day, 1 page a day, and keep building inshallah.
Dördüncü imamımız, insanların ilim elde etmek için hayatlarını bile tehlikeye atabileceklerini ve büyük zorluklara katlanabileceklerini, ancak bilginin elimiz altında hazır olduğunu ve ihmalkar olmayı seçtiğimizi söylüyor. Kitaplarımız Ramazan ayına kadar raflarda tozlanıyor ve boş zamanlarımız önemsiz şeylere harcanıyor. Bu gruptaki insanlar gibi olmayalım ve günde sadece bir ayet veya bir rivayet bile olsa her gün bilgi edinmek için bilinçli bir karar verelim.
So what are some of the benefits of seeking knowledge? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Ya Ali, 2 rakat prayer of the knowledgeable person is better than 1,000 rakat of the unknowing worshipper. The one who just prays but he has no knowledge of what he's doing. He's also said, Ya Ali, the sleep of the knowledgeable is better than the rituals of the worshipper. So one might wonder, how come? Why is this? Because both are acts of worship. Seeking knowledge is act of worship, salat is act of worship, fasting is act of worship. They should be equal. However, when one is praying while ignorant, he is not, and the other one is praying with ma'rifah of Allah. He is closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He knows what he says in the salat. He understands what he is doing. He has understanding of the religion. It's much more than someone who has no understanding or doesn't choose to learn.
İlim talep etmenin faydalarından bazıları nelerdir? Peygamberimiz şöyle buyuruyor. Ya Ali, bilenin 2 rekat namazı, bilmeyenin 1000 rekat namazından daha hayırlıdır. Ve ya Ali, bilenin uykusu, bilmeyenin ibadetinden daha hayırlıdır. Bunun neden söylendiği merak edilebilir. Çünkü her ikisi de ibadettir. Ve bu nedenle eşit olmalıdır. Ancak biri cahilken dua ederken, diğeri Allah'ı tanıyarak ve dinlerini doğru bir şekilde anlayarak dua etmektedir.
There's an interesting story. We can understand this clearly from this story. So there was an unlearned man who only worshipped all the time. He's making dua, he is doing all the extra nawafil salat, he is doing all of these things, namaz, everything is just worshiping. But he doesn't have any understanding. He doesn't have knowledge. Then we have another man who is doing just his wajibat. He's just praying 5 prayers, 5 namaz every day, and but he is learned. He has knowledge. So they were both tested. Firstly, the worshiper who had no knowledge, he was approached. And he was approached and they said, MashaAllah, you are doing so much ibadah. You are making dua. Your namaz is beautiful. You recite Quran beautifully. Due to all of your acts of worship, you have been chosen to be the next prophet. The guy says, wow, I've been waiting for this day. I knew this day would come. I want to be the next prophet and I accept that position. Now, the next person, he comes. He goes to the person with knowledge. The person with knowledge, he says, you have been chosen to be the next prophet due to all of the knowledge that you have and your worship is good and we choose you to be next prophet. He says, Na'udhu billah, a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. He recognizes that it is shaitan because there is no prophet after Rasulullah. Rasulullah, Khatam al-Nabi'een, the seal of the prophets. But because of knowledge, he recognized that. He said, I know that there is only Prophet Muhammad. After that, there is no more prophet. So he told him, get away from me. You are shaitan. What you are doing is wrong. So he recognized because he had knowledge. And this shows us the importance of having knowledge. It is not only about just acts of worship, but the acts of worship should be together with knowledge.
Bir hikayeye göre sürekli ibadet eden cahil bir adam ile dini görevlerini yerine getiren ama bilgili bir adam var imiş. Her ikisi de sınanmış. İlk olarak ibadet eden adama birisi yaklaşmış ve yaptığın tüm ibadetlerden dolayı bir sonraki peygamber olarak seçildiğini söylemiş. Adam çok mutlu oldu ve bugünün geleceğini bildiğini ve peygamberlik görevini kabul etmekten mutluluk duyduğunu söyledi. Oysa aynı test ilim adamına söylendiğinde Muhammed'den sonra peygamber gelmeyeceğini bildiği için hemen reddetti. Bunun şeytanın bir oyunu olduğunu anladı ve Allah'a sığındı. Böylece ilmin ne kadar önemli olduğunu ve ibadetlerin ilimle birlikte yapıldığında ne kadar sevap kazandığını görüyoruz.
Imam Baqir alayhi salam, he emphasizes on seeking knowledge. He says, try to learn knowledge because learning it is a good action in itself, and to study is an act of worship. It is ibadah. So studying and reading books is not just reading time. It's actually considered as doing ibadah, is to study, to read about Islam. It's counted, this time that we are reading a book about Islam or reading Quran, it's counted as we are doing worship. Also, he said that the birds in the sky, the fish, and the other sea creatures, all of these creatures of Allah, they ask for Allah's forgiveness for the one who seeks knowledge all the way until Yawm al-Qiyamah, to Resurrection Day. So subhanAllah, when we are reading the book about Islam, all these other things are praying for us that we don't even see. Birds in the sky, fish in the sea, doing istighfar for us.
İmam Bakır aleyhisselam şöyle buyurarak ilim talep etmeye vurgu yapmıştır. İlim öğrenmeye çalışın. Çünkü ilim öğrenmek iyi bir ameldir. Ve ilim öğrenmenin kendisi de bir ibadettir. Yani İslam hakkında ders çalışmak ve kitap okumak sadece okuma zamanımız olarak değerlendirilmez. Aynı zamanda bu süre zarfında Allah'a ibadet ediyormuşuz gibi sayılır. Ayrıca buna ek olarak şöyle demiştir. Gökteki kuşlar, bütün balıklar ve diğer deniz canlıları kıyamet gününe kadar ilim talipleri için Allah'tan mağfiret dileyeceklerdir.
So we can see from this that the one who seeks knowledge is truly distinguished in society. Due to the fact that their sleep is worship. Their 2 rakat of namaz is worth more than 1,000 rakat. The time that they spend seeking knowledge is counted as ibadah. All the creatures of the sky and the sea are asking istighfar for them. And you don't have to join the Hawza to get this. You don't have to go and say, oh, to get this thawab, I need to go to Hawza Almiya. It's saying to gain knowledge. Pick up the book off the shelf, blow the dust off of it, open it, start reading it. Start benefiting from the narrations of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. And then also refer to the people around you who maybe can help you. If you read something I don't understand, maybe so-and-so has more information about it, let me ask. And use the people around you.
Buradan da anlaşılacağı üzere ilim talebinde bulunan kişi uykusunun bile ibadet olması, dualarının daha fazla sevap içermesi, ilim talebinde geçirdiği zamanın ibadet sayılması ve gökteki ve denizdeki tüm canlıların onun adına dua edip bağışlanma dilemesi nedeniyle toplumda gerçekten seçkin bir konuma sahiptir. Bunu elde etmek için İslami bir seminere katılmak gerekmez. Aksine kişi tüm bunları raftan bir kitap almak için zaman ayırarak, tozunu alarak ve her seferinde bir sayfa bilgi edinmede başarı arayışına başlayarak elde edebilir. Ayrıca çevrenizde bu konularda daha bilgili olan kişilerden yararlanarak onlara sorular sorun.
Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi ve aleyhi, he said that if a person wants to look at someone who is safe from the hellfire, he is safe from Jahannam, then he should look at the students. He says, I swear to he who holds my life in his hand. The reward for 1 year of worshiping is given to the student for every step that he takes going and coming from the house of a scholar in pursuit of knowledge. Subhanallah. By one step, he is getting the reward of 1 year of worship. He says every step he takes in this path, there are cities built for him in Jannah. Whenever he walks on the earth does istighfar for him. In all the moments of his life, he is subject to Allah's forgiveness. The angels witness that these students in pursuit of knowledge and divine insight are safe from punishment of hellfire.
Hz. Muhammed sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem şöyle buyurmuştur. Bir kimse cehennem ateşinden emin bir kimseye bakmak isterse talebelere baksın. Canımı kudret elinde tutana yemin ederim ki İlim yolunda bir alimin evine girip çıkarken attığı her adım için bir öğrenci 1 yıllık ibadet sevabı verilir. Bu yolda attığı her adım için cennette onun için şehirler kurulur. Ne zaman yeryüzünde yürürse yeryüzü onun için mağfiret diler. Hayatının her anında Allah'ın mağfiretine mazhar olur. Melekler ilim ve marifet peşinde koşan bu öğrencilerin cehennem ateşinin azabından emin olduklarına şahitlik ederler.
About the one who seeks knowledge and teaches it to others, Imam Baqir alayhi salam, he said, the scholar whose knowledge is made use of and benefited from is worthier and more virtuous than 70,000 worshippers. This is because when act of misguidance comes into Islam, it tries to be introduced into the religion. It will lead people astray, and the one who has knowledge, he is able to refute that thing. He is able to stop it from entering the religion, full stop. But the one who keeps himself only engaged in acts of worship, he is only doing dua, he is only making namaz without any knowledge, he's not gaining knowledge, he's only doing ibadah, then that person may be misled by this thing that's introduced to religion, like we mentioned with the two men who had the test.
İmam Bakır Aleyhisselam ilim öğrenen ve onu başkalarına öğreten kimseler hakkında şöyle buyurmuştur. İlmiyle amel edilen ve kendisinden faydalanan alim, 70 bin ibadet eden ve tapan kimseden daha değerli ve daha faziletlidir. Çünkü insanları saptırmak için dine bir dalalet sokulduğunda, ilim sahibi olan kişi bunu fark eder ve onu çürütür. Ancak kendisini sadece ibadetlerle meşgul eden kişi buna aldanabilir.
Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi ve aleyhi, he said, you should either be from these three groups. You should either be a scholar or a seeker of knowledge or one of those who loves the scholars, and don't be of another group. To hate the scholar will lead the people to destruction. He also said, he who humiliates a person of knowledge has indeed humiliated me, and he who humiliates me is a disbeliever.
Peygamber şöyle buyurmuştur. Ya alim ol, ya ilim talibi ol, ya da alimleri sevenlerden ol. Başka bir gruptan olma. Alimlerden nefret etmek insanı helake götürür. Ayrıca şöyle demiştir. İlim ehlini aşağılayan beni aşağılamıştır ve beni aşağılayan da kafirdir.
Bu çok önemli. We have to be careful not to say negative things about the ulama, even if we disagree with their opinions. No matter what their opinion, we must not be disrespectful. An example, Sheikh al-Mufid. Everyone knows Sheikh al-Mufid. He disagreed with his teacher, Sheikh al-Saduq. Both huge ulama, both big scholars. They had different views according to his research. Sheikh Mufid said, I have different opinion than Sheikh al-Saduq. And he actually wrote a book refuting the opinions of Sheikh al-Saduq due to his research. But how did he do it? He did it with respect. Also, we have Shahid al-Thani. He wrote a commentary to, it's called Rawdatul Bahiyya, for Shahid al-Awwal's Luma Damashqiyya. This is a book that it is studied in the Hausa, a book of fiqh. But Shahid al-Thani critiques this book, but he does with respect, even though they have different opinions. So we must not fall into the trap of those who want to divide the followers of Ahlul Bayt by turning us against the ulama because of some difference of opinions. It needs to be handled with respect. This is a great sin to consider maraja outside of Islam, because most of the time this is done without researching. They don't even have any proofs for this. They just hear from other people without any proof and say, I don't like this marja, I don't like that marja, this marja outside of Islam. No, it's not like this. If we don't agree with their opinion, take their opinion and see why. Bring proof. Okay, I don't agree with them because such and such, like Sheikh Mufid did or Sheikh Shahid al-Thani did. Allah says to investigate before we hurt someone with something that we say. We should investigate before we wrong someone unknowingly. So they are all ulama, they are all maraja. We need to respect them even if we hold different view according to our own research.
Görüşlerine katılmasanız bile ulema hakkında olumsuz şeyler söylememeye dikkat etmeliyiz. Büyük alimimiz Şeyh Mufid buna bir örnektir. Hocası Şeyh Sadık ile aynı fikirde değildi ve araştırmalarına göre farklı görüşlere sahipti. Aslında Şeyh Sadık'ın görüşlerini çürüten bir kitap yazdı ama bunu saygıdeğer bir şekilde yaptı. Aynı şey Şehit el-Evvel'in Loma Dimeşkiye adlı kitabına bir eleştiri yazan Şehit el-Sani için de geçerlidir. görüş ayrılıkları nedeniyle bizleri ulemaya karşı kışkırtarak Ehl-i Beyt takipçilerini bölmek isteyenlerin tuzağına düşmemeliyiz. Bu, marifeti İslam'ın dışında olmakla suçlamak için büyük bir günahtır. Çoğu zaman bu, kitapları ve söylenen ifadeleri araştırmadan yapılır. İnsanlar kanıt olmadan sadece duyduklarını tekrarlıyorlar. Allah, bilmeden birine haksızlık etmemek için araştırın demiyor mu? Hepsi ulema ve araştırmalarımıza göre farklı görüşlere sahip olsak bile onlara saygı duymalıyız.
In the beginning of my house of studies in 2013, while I was in Iraq, I asked one of the great ulama, Ayatollah Sheikh Jafar Rafati, for some advice. He told me, don't rush for preaching. Don't rush to go to Mimbar at that time. A lot of people try to rush to go to Mimbar. He said, focus on studying, get the highest level. And then to make intention to guide 1 million people or more. I'm looking at Sheikh like, 1 million people? Really? Like, it's a lot of people. He said, don't think about it as a lot of people. He said, maybe someone thinks it's unattainable. You can't do it. But for one person, but he said it is possible. Then he gave me example. He said, look at Sheikh Zakzaki in Nigeria. Look at all those people that he guided to the path of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. And he said, even if you die, before you even say one word on Mimbar, before you give one class, before you do anything, you don't say anything. You're only studying in order to guide all those people. He told me that all of those years that you studied, even though you didn't say anything yet, you will get rewarded for all of those years, all of those goals that you had. Your goal was to guide 1 million people, you will get a thawab of guiding 1 million people, even though you didn't say anything yet.
2013'te başlayan hafıza çalışmalarımın ilk yıllarında Irak'tayken büyük ulemadan Ayetullah Şeyh Cafer Rafeti'ye ilim talep etme konusunda bazı tavsiyeler sordum. Bana şöyle dedi: vaaz vermek için acele etmeyin ve en yüksek seviyeye ulaşmak için çalışmaya odaklanın. 1 milyon ya da daha fazla insana rehberlik etme niyetinde ol dedi. Bunun tek bir kişi için ulaşılmaz görünebileceğini ama mümkün olduğunu söyledi ve bana Nijerya'daki Sheikh Zakzaki örneğini verdi. Vaaz vermeye başlamadan önce ölsem bile onca yıl vaaz verdiğim ve bu kadar insana rehberlik etmek gibi tüm hedeflerim için ödüllendirileceğimi söyledi.
We see this from hadith from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that he said if a student's purpose in learning is to revitalize the religion and the Islamic customs, he says if he dies while he is in this pursuit, the distance between him and the ranks of the prophets in Jannah is equivalent to just one rank below them. Subhanallah. We can reach the rank, one rank away from infallible prophets just by making intention to study the religion of Islam, to support the religion of Islam. Imam Rida alayhi salam, he said, Allah will take pity and be merciful to the servant who resurrects and revives our affair. Someone said, how is it that your affair gets resurrected and revived? The Imam said, by learning our knowledge and teaching it to other people.
Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem şöyle buyurmuştur. Eğer bir öğrencinin öğrenme amacı dini ve ilahi İslami gelenekleri yeniden canlandırmaksa ve bu uğurda ölürse cennette peygamberlerin derecesiyle arasındaki mesafe onların bir derece altı kadardır. Subhanallah. Sadece dini desteklemek için çalışmaya niyet ederek Allah'ın yanılmaz peygamberlerinden bir derece uzağa ulaşabiliriz. İmam Rıza aleyhisselam şöyle buyurmuştur. Allah bizim işimizi dirilten ve canlandıran kuluna ecir ve merhamet eder. Acır ve merhamet eder. Birisi, peki sizin işiniz nasıl diriliyor diye sordu. İmam şöyle cevap verdi. İlmimizi öğrenerek ve insanlara öğreterek.
We have to pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and ask him to open our container, expand our capacity. What do I mean by this? open our container so that we can receive more knowledge pertaining to Imam Mahdi, Ajallah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif. The knowledge of Imam is heavy. Give you example, 1 liter bottle, it can only hold 1 liter of water. No matter how much water you pour on that 1 liter bottle, it's only holding 1 liter. Everything else will spill out. But for example, if you have a bigger container, you have a bigger capacity to hold more, like a 3 liter bottle, you hold more than the 1 liter bottle. So we have to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us a larger capacity, open our container to hold more. We see the prophets like Musa alayhi salam, he says to expand my breast, to open, to give me more room to hold more knowledge. So being amongst those who are close to the Imam, Ajallah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif, means having a very high level of knowledge, which is very hard to attain, having a high level of taqwa. So we have to be prepared mentally, physically, spiritually to understand, to comprehend, and to be able to grasp this knowledge of Imam.
Allah'a dua etmeli ve ondan kabımızı açmasını ve kapasitemizi genişletmesini istemeliyiz ki İmam Mehdi Acellallahu Ferec ile ilgili bilgiyi alabilelim. Örneğin 1 litrelik bir şişe sadece 1 litre su alabilir. O şişeye ne kadar su doldurursanız doldurun sadece 1 litre su alacaktır. Ancak daha büyük bir kabımız olursa daha fazlasını tutma kapasitesine sahip oluruz. İmama yakın olanlar arasında olmak çok yüksek bir bilgi ve takva seviyesine sahip olmak anlamına gelir. Bu nedenle bu bilgiyi almak, kavramak ve kabul etmek için zihinsel ve ruhsal olarak hazırlıklı olmalıyız.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us in gaining knowledge. Remember from Quran, it told Rasulullah, Rabbi zidni ilma, Lord, increase me in knowledge. Not only in gaining this knowledge, but we have to implement the knowledge that we have. We have to act on the knowledge that we have. From riwayat, we know that knowledge or ilm is a nur min Allah, a light from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He gives it to whoever He chooses. So it's not that one just studies books. He says, I'm going to study, I'm going to read, I'm going to learn and gain knowledge. It's not just this. It requires 2 things. We need to study, put in effort. We also need to make dua. We have to have both. We have to ask Allah, I'm studying these books, but grant me this knowledge. Open my container, grant my capacity to hold more. We have to plead to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to increase our knowledge and our understanding. So 2 things. Work hard, study, but don't think that the work comes from you. I gained knowledge because I worked hard, because I studied hard, because I read hundreds of books, for example. It came from my work. No, it comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some people read hundreds of books, but they don't benefit from it. They don't gain the understanding of that, because understanding comes from depending on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Allah bilgi edinmede bizlere yardımcı olsun. Sadece bilgiyi elde etmede değil, onu uygulamada da. Rivayetlerden biliyoruz ki ilim, Allah'ın dilediği yere koyduğu bir nurdur. Sadece kitapları ve dersleri çalışmamalıyız. Aynı zamanda bilgimizi ve anlayışımızı arttırması için Allah'a dua ve yalvarmamıza da gerektirir.
Allahümme salli ala Muhammedin ve ali Muhammed. Allahümme kun li veliyekal hüccet ibnil Hasan. Salavatuka aleyhi ve ala abaihi. في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا معينا حتى تسكناه أرضك توعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد